G'day guys and welcome back to AdosTheGreat YouTube channel. So guys, in today's video I'm going to show you what not to do with AFL tipping. Let's get into it. I'm kidding. I'm not really, because we got 4 from 8 last week. Like, I know it's 50%, but geez, I should have done better than that. Alright, so let's go over how I went in round 13 and then I will give you my round 14 tips. So, starting things off, I took the Swans at home to beat the Saints. Yeah, it wasn't that bad of a game. It was close for the most part. The Saints proved they were too good though, so shout out to them. Port Adelaide, I took Power to beat Western Bulldogs. A lot of people said don't do this, but Port Adelaide have been playing really good footy, so I thought there was no way they'd lose this game, and they got the job done. So really good win there for the Power. Then I took the Lions to beat the Hawks. These bloody Hawks, I tell you, I tip against them, they lose. I tip against them, they win. I tip them, they lose. They're doing my head in, but they're playing some good footy at the moment. So it's confusing. This season has been so confusing. I just don't know what's going on. All right, next up, I took the Crows to beat my Eagles. I thought it'd be like a 50-point game, not 122. Like, that is wild. As an Eagles fan, this hurts. Week in, week out, this bloody hurts. All right, in the next game, I took Freo at Optus to beat Richmond. Thought Fremantle would get the job done here, but Richmond were too strong, to their credit. Good on them. They needed a win like this because they have been struggling this year. Next up, I took the Giants to beat the Roos. This one was a pretty obvious one. Like, the Roos didn't really put up much of a fight whatsoever in this game. Giants got it done by 28 points. They look pretty dominant in this game. So, good win there for the Giants. Disappointing for the Roos. Right, next up, I took Carlton in the MCG. I thought they'd get the job done here. Man, Carlton fans, they ain't happy. They're just so... I understand hey, look, let's be real here though, right? So Carlton fans are disappointed. They're unhappy. Blah, blah, blah. Look at this. 122 points. Just be grateful you're not on the end of that, because that happens week in, week out to West Coast Eagles fans, and we still show up. We still support our team. So you guys need to pull your heads in my opinion. You're pretty bad fans. All right, next up, took D's to beat Collingwood today. They got the job done. I was pretty confident they would. It's always a close game, and this one was arguably the game of the round. Like, it was outstanding. So, good win there for the Demons. We are on to round 14 now, though, when this bloody computer wants to load. All right, let's jump straight in. Port Adelaide against Geelong. Look, this could go either way, because Geelong, you just don't know what team you're going to get with them. But I just think Port Adelaide have shown how good they have been this year. I don't think it'll be a 30-odd point win, but I do think they can get it by close to 4 goals. So I am tipping Port Adelaide in quite a convincing win in that one. I think they're up there with Collingwood as the form team of the comp. Right, next up, we've got the Lions against the Swans. I've got to back the Lions in this one. They lost to the Hawks. Lions play terrible at the MCG. I think I saw a stat where in their last 14 games, they've only won 1. So that's crazy. I think the Lions bounce back at the Gabba. They normally do. So I'd be very surprised if they lost this one. Sorry. Next up, we've got the Giants against Freo. At Giant Stadium, I'm going to tip an upset here, and I'm tipping the Giants. Look, Fremantle were at home last week. I thought they were disappointing against the Swans. Against the Tigers. My apologies, we were just talking about the Swans. I think the Giants pull off an upset here. I think they get the job done. All right, next up, we've got Richmond against St Kilda. Again, this is a game that definitely could go either way. Richmond are playing some really good footy at the moment. St Kilda, they're playing pretty good too, but I think the momentum will get Richmond home in this one. So I don't know if that's an upset or not, but I'm taking the Tigers at the G. Next up, we got Gold Coast against Carlton. And I think off the back of the bye, this will be my first away team. I'm backing the Suns to get the job done here. Look, Carlton fans are going to hope the Blues get the job done here, but I just can't see it happening. I think Swans win this one. The Sun. I'm on to the bloody Swans. I think the Suns win this one and they win it decently well as well. So, a couple of upsets this week, in my opinion. But yeah, pretty confident the Suns get the job done here. Week off, playing a struggling Blues side that need to win. I think the Suns get this. I do. And then finally, that's an easy tip. Bulldogs all day. They should put a good score on the Kangaroos. So, Port Adelaide 1-39, Lions 1-39, Giants 1-39, Tigers 1-39, Suns 1-39, and Bulldogs 40 plus. Have an amazing weekend, guys. Enjoy your footy, and let me know who you're tipping down below in the comments. See you in the next one.